What's up, Steelers Nation? The Pittsburgh Steelers are on fire this season. With a surprising 10-3 record and sitting atop the AFC North, Mike Tomlin's squad has defied expectations. Every week, this team proves they're working harder, growing stronger, and striving for greatness. But as we head into a massive Week 15 showdown against the Philadelphia Eagles, the Steelers face new challenges. Before we dive into today's breaking news, including Odell Beckham Jr.'s potential landing in Pittsburgh and Mike Williams' critical role, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for all things Steelers. Let's get into it. The Steelers' offense has been a model of consistency this season under first-year offensive coordinator Arthur Smith and the steady leadership of quarterback Russell Wilson. But with George Pickens sidelined due to a nagging hamstring injury, the wide receiver room is facing some serious questions. Pickens, one of the most dynamic young playmakers in the NFL, is expected to miss his second straight game this week against the Eagles. Reports suggest his return might not come until the regular season finale against the Bengals. Without Pickens, the offense will lean heavily on Calvin Austin III, Van Jefferson, and veteran Mike Williams. Here's where things get interesting. Steelers insiders have floated the possibility of adding former Miami Dolphins wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. to the mix. After parting ways with Miami, Beckham is available on waivers at a bargain price. Could OBJ be the answer to the Steelers' short-term depth issues? Let's break this down. Beckham's stint in Miami was, frankly, underwhelming. 9 games, 9 catches, and just 55 yards. Not exactly the production you'd expect from a 3-time Pro Bowler. However, his limited opportunities in Miami leave room for optimism. At just $200,000 for the rest of the season, Beckham comes at almost no risk. While he's no longer the explosive playmaker he was during his Giants days, OBJ could provide valuable depth and experience for a Steelers team gearing up for the playoffs. Adding Beckham would give Pittsburgh another option to complement Austin's speed and Williams' size. Even if he doesn't light up the stat sheet, his presence alone could keep defenses honest. What do you think, Steelers Nation? Should the black and gold make a move for OBJ? With or without Beckham, one thing is certain. The Steelers need Mike Williams to step up in a big way. Acquired via trade earlier this season, Williams has struggled to find his footing in Pittsburgh's offense. Last week against the Browns, he managed just 3 catches for 36 yards, despite being named a starter in Pickens' absence. Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk said it best. This is his moment. If the Steelers are going to rest Pickens until he's 100%, they need one of the other receivers to step up. Williams is the most accomplished of the bunch by far. Williams has the tools to be a difference maker. Standing at 6'4", he's a big-bodied receiver who excels in contested catch situations, exactly the kind of target Russell Wilson thrives with. But the clock is ticking. If Williams doesn't make an impact during this critical stretch, his future in Pittsburgh and the NFL could be in jeopardy. Let's not sugarcoat it. This week's game in Philadelphia is a tall order. The Eagles are riding a 9-game win streak and boast an offense powered by Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and A.J. Brown. Saquon, in particular, is on pace for a historic season, and the Eagles' defense is a force to be reckoned with. For the Steelers to have a chance, they'll need a near-flawless performance from their receivers. Williams, Jefferson, and Austin must find ways to exploit Philadelphia's secondary, while Wilson needs to connect on the deep ball, something that's been a staple of his game throughout his career. So, how does Beckham fit into all of this? If Pittsburgh claims him off waivers, he could be on the field as early as Week 16 against the Ravens. Beckham's experience in high-pressure games could prove invaluable, especially as the Steelers make their playoff push. Still, some fans are skeptical. Is OBJ's best football behind him? Would he disrupt the chemistry of an offense that's been humming along this season? Or could he be the missing piece that pushes Pittsburgh over the edge in a loaded AFC? This week, the Steelers are up against one of the most electrifying players in the NFL, Saquon Barkley. Barkley is having a historic season and currently leads the league in rushing yards. Stopping him is no small task, especially on the road in Philadelphia. Despite this challenge, the Steelers' defense has been phenomenal against the run this year, holding opponents to just 91.5 rushing yards per game, good for fourth best in the league. Superstar edge rusher T.J. Watt shared his confidence in the Steelers' defensive formula, emphasizing their discipline, teamwork, and ability to create turnovers. I think it's just gap integrity, guys not trying to do too much, and obviously our offense being able to possess the ball and control time of possession, Watt told reporters earlier this week. It's a mixture, and getting as many hats to the ball as you possibly can. Creating turnovers helps teams not be able to stick to the run, especially later in the game. Watt's words highlight a key point. The Steelers' success against top-tier running backs isn't just about individual talent, it's about executing a disciplined team strategy. The Steelers' approach to stopping the run has been tested against some of the league's best backs this season. From Bijan Robinson to Derrick Henry and Breece Hall, Pittsburgh has held them all under 70 yards rushing. The same formula will be crucial against Barkley. Here's the plan. Control the clock. By maintaining long offensive drives, the Steelers can limit Barkley's opportunities on the field. Forced turnovers. Pittsburgh leads the league in takeaways, a stat that will be critical in disrupting the Eagles' rhythm. Gap discipline. Every defender must stay disciplined, ensuring there are no openings for Barkley to exploit. Mike Tomlin's squad has also relied heavily on linebacker Elandon Roberts, who's built a reputation as a run stopper. Roberts has been a force this season, whether meeting backs in the backfield or creating opportunities for his teammates. With safety Deshaun Elliott out this week, Roberts will play an even bigger role in containing Barkley. While Barkley's season has been remarkable, he's not invincible. In 4 games this year, he's been held under 100 rushing yards, and the Eagles lost 2 of those matchups. The blueprint is clear. Limit Barkley's production, and you can disrupt the Eagles' game plan. Philadelphia's offense revolves around Barkley, and the Steelers know this. The key will be minimizing his touches and forcing the Eagles into situations where they rely on their passing game. The Steelers' offense also has a big role to play in this game. It's not just about scoring points. It's about controlling the game's tempo. Russell Wilson and the offense need to dominate time of possession and finish drives with touchdowns. This complementary football strategy, where the offense and defense feed off each other's success, has been a hallmark of Pittsburgh's success this season. If the offense can keep Barkley off the field and the defense can limit his effectiveness when he's on it, the Steelers will have a great chance to secure a critical victory. Steelers Nation, this is more than just another game. Here's what's on the line. 1. Breaking history. The Steelers haven't won in Philadelphia since 1965. Ending that streak would be monumental. 2. Playoff momentum. A win keeps Pittsburgh atop the AFC North and solidifies their status as a legitimate contender. 3. Receiver auditions. Whether it's Williams, Austin, or a potential addition like Beckham, this game will showcase who's ready to step up when it matters most. All right, Steelers fans, it's time to sound off. Should Pittsburgh take a chance on Odell Beckham Jr.? Can Mike Williams rise to the occasion and prove he's a reliable target? And what's your prediction for Sunday's game against the Eagles? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, while you're at it, hit that like button, share this video with your fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive Steelers content. Here we go, Steelers. Let's make history this week.